What is the ROI on content marketing for estate agents?
Ooh, now, a lot of stats people would say it's all about the likes, it's all about the numbers. I'm more into trust over traffic, and I think a lot of content marketers would push and advocate that thing. Numbers can be bought, they can be earned, they can be given in haste rather than actually given wanting.
Okay.
I think people who read and really genuinely interested in your content are the ones who will share it and will comment and will be there and will go back and look at it again.
But I can't measure all that. I can't measure trust.
No, trust is something that takes time. It's about building relationships. We've talked about building relationships and how important that is. Content marketing is not something that happens overnight. I think anybody who starts a blog post or who starts on social media and expects to see results, expect to see, new inquiries throwing through the door because I've now got a social media account. Sorry, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, the amount of people that set up a Facebook page and or a website and just expect people to come to them.
Yes, you've got to go out to them and build that relationship.
So it's the long game. Do you think people have patience?
I don't think enough people have patience. It's about long. I mean, you are just prolific and you're consistent with what you do and you send it out there. You've played the long game for many years. You didn't go out there to try and win people quickly. You went out to play the long game from the start. And I think, seeing how you've grown and the amazing work that you do, I think just shows, if you carry on playing that long game, you actually win in the end.
Well, I've come to the conclusion in this world that you can either play the same game 30 years, 30 times, 1 year at a time, or you can play the long game and say, right, I'm going to knuckle down, I'm going to play the long game, because those that, you think of all the artists and the famous people, Richard Branson, you see them at the end, but, often it takes 5-10 years to become an overnight success.
Yeah.
And then you have the audacity as an agent to think that just because you've started an agency, you're going to be a winner straight away. Twats. Sorry, I shouldn't speak that way. But it's true, though.
It is true.
I mean, I get people ringing me up or contacting me saying, Chris, you talk about this farming technique as opposed to hunting, farming people. Are there any quick wins? No.
There's no quick wins in marketing. It is about patience and building relationships, and that's simply the way it has to go. And that is the reason why I always say trust over traffic. You can get the numbers, anyone can get likes, anyone can get the numbers game, but at the end of the day, are those numbers going to be there to refer you? Are they going to recommend you? Are they going to remember you in 6 months' time? It's those people that are the most important people that you should nurture and welcome and talk to.
But I can't measure it. Or should I just get off that horse and say, look, if we produce enough decent content, people will come to us eventually?
You will see it working further down the line as the referrals start to come through. They may even say they got it from social media. It might not always be relevant. So it is difficult to measure.
I mean, have you seen plenty of estate agency bosses give up to, you plant that seed, you water it, and then all of a sudden after a few months they just walk away just as it's about to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
you must see that all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's not working. You're not getting any traction on this. It's not working. And sometimes they just think because they've got a blog on their website that people will just automatically come and know they have a blog there. They're not going to know unless you share it, unless you take it to the people. They're not going to know it's there.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.